breaking news today.
Please subscribe and then check notification box to get all breaking news alerts.
Breaking. Homeland Security is doing IT now. Hell yeah, Trump. The left has made it abundantly clear that they do not want the United States to thrive, which was confirmed by the numerous asinine policies they have pushed down the American people's throats over the last several years. Not only have we seen Democrats in power water down our nation's culture and border security by allowing illegals to flood into the country and then stay here on the taxpayers' dime, but now they are doing their best to make sure they can never be deported. After years of witnessing liberal politicians abuse the system, President Trump is in charge and doing his best to ensure that our immigration laws are followed again, and of course, the liberal snowflakes are melting at the news. Well, if we thought the left was throwing a temper tantrum before, we have not seen anything yet after what Homeland Security just announced. Since President Trump has been in office, all he has tried to do is re-establish law and order back in our nation, which has been one hell of an uphill battle. Instead of Democrat politicians applauding Trump's desire to focus on strengthening our country by helping our citizens and deporting illegals, these race-baiting individuals instead they scream that Trump is racist. No matter what Trump does, the left is ready to block it by pushing some absurd feel-good argument that liberal sheep cling to without a moment's hesitation, such as the "no human is illegal" nonsense. Yep, you have heard that mantra a few times over the last year. You see, all of the sudden people who come to America are not illegal, and they should be able to stay here and live off the government with no problems. Insanity, right? Well, this is the left we are talking about, and they hardly make sense. But that has not stopped them from trying to halt Trump from enforcing our immigration laws by harboring these illegals in cities across the nation. Now, the Department of Homeland Security is stepping in, saying they will begin to issue criminal charges against elected officials of cities that will not cooperate with deportation efforts, and it is about damn time. Here is more from the Western Journal. Homeland Security Secretary Kirstjen Nielsen confirmed Tuesday that her department has spoken to federal prosecutors about the possibility of leveling criminal charges against elected officials of cities that refuse to cooperate with federal deportation efforts. Nielsen revealed that a request has been submitted to the Justice Department for their review, according to the Daily Caller. The Department of Justice is reviewing what avenues might be available, Nielsen said during a Senate Judiciary Committee hearing. The context of this is of course not only putting my ICE officers at risk but also finding an efficient and effective way to enforce our immigration laws. Democrat Senator Kamala Harris of California, a state that is largely viewed as an illegal immigrant safe haven after legislation that protects them from federal prosecutors went into effect this year, continued probing the secretary about the department's plans to go after sanctuary city leaders. Nielsen said she is not aware of any specific cases where the Homeland Department will criminally charge elected officials, but that her department was simply looking into the possibility. Harris' line of questions were in response to comments previously made by U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement Director Tom Homan, who said during an interview earlier this month that the DOJ had been asked to look into criminal charges for elected officials with sanctuary policies as they are harboring illegal aliens. At that time, Homan was responding to California's new law that gives added